Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to our session, Interactive English. This is your Murali Krishna Mudragada, faculty in English. My dear students, in our previous session, we talked about one of the internal punctuation marks, that is comma. We talked about 13 uses of comma in our previous session. Today, this is going to be part 4, the same topic, punctuation marks, but we are talking about one more internal punctuation mark. So I told you there are some punctuation marks which are called internal punctuation marks: comma, semicolon, colon, quotation marks, ellipsis, parenthesis or brackets, dash. Okay, so these 7 are called internal punctuation marks. In our previous session, we completed the uses of a comma. Today, we are going to learn about semicolon, the uses of a semicolon. Yeah, let us start. The uses of semicolon. Actually, what is a semicolon? Semicolon is indicated with this symbol, that is one dot and one comma. Okay, dot and under that comma. So this is the symbol of a semicolon. Semicolon is used to combine closely related sentences. Okay, semicolon is used to combine closely related sentences. It means that two independent clauses. Okay, so semicolon makes a great pause in a sentence. What is the actually why we use a comma? Comma, the difference between comma and semicolon. Okay, so the pause of semicolon is greater than that created by a comma. So comma is used for giving some break or a pause. Semicolon is also used for giving a break or pause, but the pause of semicolon is greater than that of a comma. Okay, so and it is weaker than full stop. Okay, so it means that semicolon, the pause of semicolon is weaker than a full stop. Okay, so what is semicolon? Semicolon is used for giving a pause, and that pause is greater than that created by a comma, weaker than a full stop. Okay, so and semicolon is used to combine closely related sentences. So let us talk about the uses of semicolon. Okay, semicolon is used to separate main clauses. Okay, so it is used to separate main clauses or independent clauses in sentences not joined by a conjunction. It means that semicolon acts as a conjunction. Instead of using some conjunctions, we can also use semicolon. Semicolon, it means that replaces the use of a conjunction. See, I went to see a movie with my friend. Okay, I went to see a movie with my friend. I thought it was very interesting, but what happened? But he thought it was very boring. Okay, I thought it was very interesting, but he thought it was very boring. See, I went to see a movie with my friend. Okay, so I thought it was very interesting. It was very interesting for me, but it was very boring for him. He thought it was very boring. So here are two independent clauses. I thought it was very interesting. It was one independent clause. Okay, he thought it was very boring. It is also another independent clause. So here are two independent clauses. These two independent clauses are joined with the one coordinating conjunction. But let us see what is the use of a semicolon. See, I went to see a movie with my friend. I thought it was very interesting. Semicolon, he thought it was very boring. See, this semicolon, what is the function of this semicolon here? This semicolon, it means that he is doing the function of a conjunction, this coordinating conjunction. It means that actually instead of using this coordinating conjunction, we can use semicolon. So it means that semicolon is used to separate main clauses or independent clauses in sentences not joined by a conjunction. Okay. So under this sentence, I went to see a movie with my friend. I thought it was very interesting. He thought it was very boring. So here, conjunction is not used here. So, and such sentences can be separated with a semicolon. Okay. The sentences which are not joined by conjunction can be separated with a semicolon. Okay, I went to see a movie with my friend. I thought it was very interesting. He thought it was very boring. Actually, these two clauses are not joined by any conjunction here. Okay, so and in such case, we can separate these two clauses with a semicolon. Okay, so see the difference between first sentence and this sentence. Okay, so actually in the first sentence, but is here. Okay, sometimes such sentences can be used without a but, with the help of a semicolon. Okay, so it means that here semicolon is playing the role of a conjunction. Okay, yeah. See one more example. Mandela was honest, sincere, and brave, and all loved him. Mandela was honest, sincere, and brave. Here we have used semicolon. It means that and all loved him. So, and this sentence is also correct. Okay. So now in this sentence, we have omitted this coordinating conjunction and. Okay. These are all coordinating conjunctions, but, and, or. Okay, these are called coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions are used to combine two independent clauses. Okay, see, Mandela was honest, sincere, and brave. All loved him. So it means that here semicolon is used as a conjunction. Okay, so we can also use the semicolon in place of a coordinating conjunction for separating the sentences. Okay. Now, behave yourself well, and there all the honor lies. Behave yourself well, and there all the honor lies. So here, semicolon and conjunction. So, and we can use only one semicolon. Semicolon, if we use semicolon, it means that here is a coordinating conjunction. So, in place of coordinating conjunction, we can use semicolon for separating two clauses. Okay, so what is the first use of semicolon? Semicolon is used for separating two independent clauses. Semicolon can act the role of a conjunction. Which conjunction? Coordinating conjunction. Okay, so this is the first use of a semicolon. Let us talk about the second use of semicolon. Okay, so what is the second use of semicolon? To separate parts of a sentence which has many commas. Okay, so you can understand with this example. I called him on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I called him. It means that I made a call. I made a call to him on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So in such case, it means that such commas can be replaced with the semicolon. Say, I called him on Monday, semicolon, Wednesday, semicolon, Friday, semicolon, and Sunday. Okay, what is the second use? To separate parts of a sentence which has many commas. So if there are so many commas in a sentence, such commas can be replaced with a semicolon. Okay, I called him on Monday, semicolon, Wednesday, semicolon, Friday, semicolon, and Sunday. So here in this sentence, it means that actually we are observing so many commas. So instead of using such a number of commas, so we can use semicolons. Okay, so and this is second use of, see one more example. Reading maketh a full man. Okay, semicolon, speaking a ready man, semicolon, writing an exact man. Okay, so here so it means that actually in place of a semicolon, comma is also correct. Commas, so many commas can be replaced with semicolon. Okay, right. So here is one more example. Our team for the cultural competition consists of Rahul of class 7th from Medak, okay, semicolon. Geetanjali of class 8th from Nalgonda, semicolon. Amruta of class 6th from Warangal, and Nalini of class 10th from Karimnagar. Okay, so here instead of using so many commas, we are using semicolon. So semicolon can be replaced with so many commas. This is the second use. Okay, so what is the first use? Semicolon can be used for separating independent clauses. It can also act as conjunction, coordinating conjunction. Second one, what is the second use? Instead of using so many commas, we can use semicolon. Okay, so semicolon avoids the usage of so many commas. Let us see the third use of a semicolon. Semicolon is, see, this is the third use of semicolon, between main clauses joined by conjunctive adverbs or connectives like besides, however, moreover, therefore, for example. See, when we were talking about a comma, okay, so it means that we actually we came across these adverbs. Okay, so these are called conjunctive adverbs. Okay, so it means that after these conjunctive adverbs, when we are talking about comma, so it means that we used commas after these. And where do we use semicolon? Semicolon is used before such a conjunctive adverbs. Say, for example, it is a big mistake. Okay, it is a big mistake. However, you are excused this time. Okay, it is a big mistake. However, you are excused this time. Say, after however, we have to use comma, but before however, so we must use a semicolon. Okay, semicolon should be used before such a conjunctive adverbs. Okay, see one more example. I don't need that bike. Besides, it is too costly. So, see, this is conjunctive adverb. Okay, so and before such words, we have to use semicolon. Okay, so where do we use semicolon? Semicolon is used before such words like besides, however, moreover, therefore, for example. What are these called? These are called it means conjunctive adverbs or connectives. Okay, and before such a connectives, we have to use semicolon. So this is the it means that actually these are the uses of a semicolon. What is the first use of semicolon for separating? It means that independent clauses. Okay, what is the second use of semicolon? It means that if there are so many commas in a sentence, we can replace the commas with semicolon. What is the third use of semicolon? Semicolon is used before such connectives like besides, however, moreover, therefore, for example. Okay, So, and this is the use of, these are the various uses of a semicolon. Okay, so thank you very much for attending this session. Okay, so and let us meet again in our next session with one more punctuation mark. So thank you very much.